Dr. Bilski, my wife was thinking about veneers.
Okay.
Now, I'm always behind everything my wife wants to do, but I got to tell you, I know she has this one tooth that it's not right.
Okay.
So I guess the question is she a candidate for veneers then, or does that knock her out of the ballpark?
So Randy's wife is gorgeous, and I can't get past her eyes sometimes. And when she's smiling, I do know what you're talking about. So she has this one tooth that's overlapped. What I would recommend for your wife is chit-chatting a little bit about Invisalign, which in our office we call clear aligners.
All right.
We use a couple different type of dental laboratories for the Invisalign stuff. And the reason why is there are some laboratories that do a better job in certain situations like what you have.
Okay.
Or if somebody has, and you may have a friend or two that their lower front teeth are like really tall and short in the back. Yeah. So that's another laboratory that we use. But the point is for your wife, very straightforward and simple. In order to give her veneers, I'd really have to drill that tooth a lot.
Okay.
And then when you have to use terms like a lot of drilling.
It scares people.
It does.
Me.
Yeah. And it's not you, but it's your wife that we're talking about. And there's a potential to enter into the nerve of the tooth, which would be numb. It wouldn't be painful, but now all of a sudden I have to do a root canal. So if we could avoid the root canal while doing veneers, a better way to look at it is clear aligners, Invisalign. So a lot of times we'll have patients that come in, they want to do veneers, and their teeth are crowded or there's too much spacing. And my suggestion would be to make this look really good and keep the cost down. Mm-hmm. When you add up all the treatment recommendations or suggestions that I make, it would be less costly to do the Invisalign or clear aligner technique to straighten the teeth
and then
do less veneers.
Yeah. Okay.
Because within our Invisalign clear aligners, Randy's wife comes in, most of the time for women it's 6 to 8 veneers. But it's one tooth that she doesn't like. Well, how about if we just do the clear aligners Invisalign for $4,900? You get free whitening, smile shaping, and laser gum lift, all inclusive of that $4,900.
It's all part of that, and that's taken care of. And okay.
Yeah, it's a $1,500 savings right there.
Well, I like that part of it. Let me tell you.
Versus doing 8 veneers, and depending on what style and what material and what laboratory. But and I'll just give a range. You do 6 teeth, you could be anywhere from, say, $10,000 to $15,000, depending on what other services were required.
Yeah.
Versus $4,900, where you get the whitening and the smile shaping and the laser gum lift. And smile shaping means if your teeth are a little crooked and we straighten them out and you have an edge that's a little jagged, we smooth everything in the mouth so it looks flowing, continuous, pretty.
Yeah.
So
that's ultimately what folks want.
So that's why your wife would come in and we'd do an evaluation, examination, and I'd make suggestions, and we'd look at the gum, the bone, the bite, and then the teeth, the smile. It'd save you a lot of money. So why be so extensive and expensive when we can do less? So you're more efficient and well-trained cosmetic dentists actually look for a way to do less without doing more, so the expense doesn't get astronomical.
And that's great. So my wife can have the teeth she wants, and
what if we didn't
I get the savings I want? So woohoo! Exactly. Woo! I'm all for this.
Right. Yeah.
That's making me smile right now.
Exactly, and it makes us happy. We love it. It's what we do, and if we can save, we try to. Now, there are some patients that come in and they have so much that has to be evaluated and corrected before we even get to the smile part. So, gum, bone, bite. The last thing is the smile. We can get to it. It's just there's a commitment.
But you need to have good evaluation. That's obvious, and you end up with something really a nice smile that you love, and that's what Dr. Bilski does.
We do.